This show is chock full of brilliant details.
Holy shit. The music.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things you missed in Stranger Things Season 3. For this list, we're looking at interesting background details, Easter eggs, callbacks, and movie references that you may have missed on your initial binge. What better reason to watch it again?
I think I've got something even spicier. It's about the missing mustard on my hamburger.
Be warned, there are some major spoilers to follow. Number 10, Phoebe Cates. One of the biggest running jokes of the season is that no one believes that Dustin has a girlfriend.
He's there, all right? She'll pick up.
Maybe Cerebro doesn't work. Or maybe Susie doesn't exist.
She exists.
She's a genius and she's hotter than Phoebe Cates. No girl is that perfect.
Is that so?
Part of that disbelief probably stems from Dustin's exaggerated description of her. She's like Phoebe Cates, only hotter.
Susie does. She's a genius.
Is she cute?
Think Phoebe Cates, only hotter.
Phoebe Cates was a popular actress in the early 80s thanks to her work in Gremlins and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. You probably know her as the red bikini-clad woman who emerges from the water in Fast Times.
You know how cute I always thought you were.
Cates makes a cameo of sorts at the end of the season when Steve bumps into a cardboard cutout of Phoebe Cates in the family video. We don't know why they would have a promotional cutout for a 3-year-old movie, but whatever.
God damn it.
Number 9, Stacy. Fear not, people. Stacy finally got her comeuppance. While Max and Elle are having fun in the shoe store, Elle wobbles and falls, causing a group of ladies to glance over and roll their eyes. Elle later spots this group in the food court and blows up an orange Julius being held by the woman with the frizzy red hair. Viewers may recognize this woman as Stacy, the same woman who turned down Dustin at the snowball dance back in season 2.
No thanks.
It looks like she went full 80s in the interim, because that hair is something else. Number 8, using good English. The first scene in Hawkins is set in Eleven's room, where she and Mike are making out and listening to Corey Hart's Never Surrender.
Can bring you down. And nobody wants to know you now. Nobody wants to show you.
Mike, stop.
During the introductory pan shot, you can actually see the Corey Hart cassette sitting next to Eleven's stereo, which is certainly a cute little detail. You can also spot a book titled Using Good English, which is a nice subtle detail that could help explain Eleven's expanded vocabulary.
I dump your ass.
Maybe she and Hopper read the book at night before watching Miami Vice and eating TV dinners.
What do you say, Friday, 8 o'clock?
Elle likes to watch Miami Vice on Fridays. It starts at 10, so I can't be out late on Friday.
Number 7, Mews Bobblehead. Dustin's mom loved her Mews, so much so that she decided to honor her memory with a bobblehead.
Dusty, watch it. You must have Mews.
Can I please check under your cushions?
Dusty.
Mom, please, it's an emergency.
Push your button. Push your button.
In the scene where Dustin is being driven home from camp, you can spot a bobblehead of an orange tabby cat on the car's dashboard. This is a clear reference to Mews, the Hendersons' orange tabby cat that was unceremoniously devoured by Dart back in season 2. It's nice to think that Mews has not been forgotten, even though Twos was brought in to replace her. Number 6, the Endless Summer poster. There's a small poster for The Endless Summer on the wall of Max's bedroom. This was a groundbreaking documentary that followed 2 surfers from California as they traveled around the world in search of killer surf spots.
We struck off across the sand dunes, led by our friend, Terrence of Africa.
This background detail helps expand Max's character, as it shows that she still has some love and feelings of nostalgia for her native California.
Please welcome, all the way from sunny California, the latest passenger to join us on our curiosity voyage, Maxine.
It's Max.
Sorry?
Nobody calls me Maxine. It's Max.
Well.
It may also serve as a personal connection to her stepbrother Billy, as he is shown in later episodes to be an avid surfer.
Okay, 10 more minutes. But any longer than that, Dad's gonna be mad, okay? Billy? Watch out for rip currents. I know.
Another interesting Californiaism that Max exhibits is the colloquialism "gag me with a spoon."
Ugh, gag me with a spoon.
This is a phrase usually attributed to Valley girls from the 70s and 80s, meant to represent disgust or annoyance.
God, gag me, how could you?
Number 5. Eleven's blue hair tie. Throughout the season, Eleven can be seen sporting a blue hair tie around her left wrist.
Oh, you found Ralph Macchio. Macchio? Yeah, he's the Karate Kid. Hi-ya! He's so hot, right? I bet he's an amazing kisser, too.
This can be seen most prominently in the scene where Eleven spies on the boys and when Eleven and Max board the bus after dumping Mike. This is likely the same blue hair tie that belonged to Hopper's biological daughter, Sarah.
I don't know. What happened? Hey, you all right? Oh, relax, relax. Honey, just breathe. In and out. Slow.
The hair tie can be spotted in Sarah's hair when she freaks out at the park, and on Hopper's wrist while he reads to her in the hospital.
That's what made them red, and she said she didn't know. And for pity's sake, not to ask her any more questions. She said, I must have asked her 1,000 already. I suppose I had to, but how are you going to find things out if you don't ask questions?
It's adorable to think that Hopper passed on the hair tie to his new daughter, and it signifies their bond in ways that mere words and actions cannot.
My battery's low, but it will recharge.
I know, little kid.
Number 4. Daisy Bell, bicycle built for two. At the end of the second episode, Steve discovers that the Russian transmission was sent locally thanks to the music played on the horse machine.
I don't understand.
It's the exact same song in the recording.
This piece of music is Daisy Bell, Bicycle Built for Two, a popular song from 1892 that was written by Harry Dacre. This piece has been heard in countless movies and TV shows throughout the years, including 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's the song that Hal slowly sings as Bowman deactivates the circuits controlling its intelligence. This, in turn, was a reference to the 1961 recording of Daisy Bell by an IBM 7094 mainframe computer, which was the very first recording of a singing computer. Number 3. The Die Hard fight. Die Hard aficionados will certainly recognize the brief fight sequence between Hopper and the Russian Terminator, as it's practically lifted verbatim from the fight between John and Tony.
Drop it, dickhead. It's the police.
You won't hurt me.
Oh, yeah? Why not?
Because you're a policeman. There are rules for policemen.
This includes Hopper holding a gun to the back of Grigory's head, Grigory stating that policemen have rules, and Hopper grabbing onto Grigory's back, causing him to spray bullets from his machine gun. Unfortunately, things don't quite go as well for Hopper, mostly stemming from Joyce's hilariously awful throw of the gun.
Hopper!
Oh, shit.
If only there were some stairs Hopper could have thrown him down. Number 2. The Farrah Fawcett Hairspray. In one of the earliest scenes of Season 3, the gang trolls Dustin by manipulating his toys and making them come to life. To defend himself against the attack, Dustin grabs a bottle of Farrah Fawcett Hairspray, much of which proceeds to go directly into Lucas's eyeballs. This is the same hairspray that Steve told Dustin about back in Season 2.
It's Fabergé Organics. Use the shampoo and the conditioner, and when your hair is damp, it's not wet, okay, when it's damp, you do 4 puffs of the Farrah Fawcett spray.
Resulting in that ridiculous hairstyle that Dustin was seen sporting at the snowball dance.
Holy shit, what happened to you?
What do you mean, what happened?
What?
Dude, your hair.
Is there a bird nesting in that?
Oh, what do you mean is wrong with my hair? There's no bird nesting in here, asshole. Okay? I worked hard.
It looks like Dustin is still rocking the Fawcett spray after all. We wonder if he took a bottle to camp with him. Wow, I genuinely did not notice a lot of these things. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised the people behind the scenes of Stranger Things are thinking so carefully about small details. So what's at the top spot? I can unfortunately confirm it has nothing to do with Back to the Future, since I know we all noticed that reference, but it does involve another 80s movie. Well, before we unveil the biggest secret of Season 3, here are some honorable mentions.
on, you piece of shit!
Okay. Show me.
Not quite at the end yet. Almost there though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Alright, back to business. Number 1. Sneak preview of Day of the Dead. Eagle-eyed viewers may have spotted a yellow sneak preview triangle on the Day of the Dead poster. That's because Day of the Dead was not given a wide release until July 19th, 1985. However, its premiere was held on June 30th, and it received a limited release on July 3rd. We don't know why Hawkins would get a sneak preview of all towns, but there you have it. Fans of the movie may also have noticed that Nancy wakes up in time with the scene playing in the theater. Shit. The movie's score can also be heard when Robin and Steve are laying on the floor and discussing their time in high school.
Mr. Cool, the King of Hawkins High himself. Do you even remember me from that class? Of course you don't.
We're starting to think the filmmakers are fans of Day of the Dead. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.